Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, remember what a precious privilege it is to breathe, think, enjoy, and love in this light. How can we cultivate acres consistent with this?" Stoic appreciation for life. Today, we present a morning routine rooted in the wisdom of Stoicism to lay the foundation for a peaceful and purposeful day before you begin. I would love if you like the video so you can help me spread Stoic philosophy further. If you don't have a subscription, I recommend you subscribe to the video and turn on the bell so you don't miss a video. Habit number 1: Transcient. Nature of life. One of the cornerstones of Stoic philosophy is deep understanding and recognition of the transient nature of all things every morning before the world begins its cacophony. Take a moment to immerse yourself in this truth. Find a quiet corner in which you can sit undisturbed. Make sure your posture is relaxed but upright, a physical reflection of the balance you want to achieve between calm and alertness. Close your eyes and imagine the vast expanse of the universe. Imagine the stars. In this ballet cosmic, galaxies that are born and die rotate in the dance of time. Imagine the Earth as a small dot. At this point, think about the rise and fall of civilizations, the mountains that have remained high and the rivers that have remained high. Carved paths now bring your focus closer, and think of your own life, a mere blink of an eye in great scheme of things. This visualization is not to diminish our importance, but to understand the preciousness and brevity of our existence, to understand the transience of life. Serves as a poignant reminder. First of all, it highlights the value of each day. When we truly understand how fleeting our time is, we tend to prioritize what is truly important over distractions and trivial conflicts. Walking up with this mindset prepares you to face the day with deeper meaning of the purpose at its core. Today's morning ritual is not about facing mortality with fear, but rather embracing the present with love, reverence, and action. As Seneca so wisely said, life is long if you know how to use it. It is, and by building our mornings on this practice, we remind ourselves to live each day in a fully meaningful way and with grace. Habit number 2: keep a journal of your thoughts. The act of journaling is deeply rooted in Stoic practice. It's not just about recording events, but about having an intimate conversation with yourself. It is an act of grounding introspection, and sometimes the catharsis of it. The act of translating thoughts into words on paper can be deeply transformative. First, choose a diary that appeals to you. This can be a simple notebook, an elaborate diary, or a digital document. This is your sacred space, without judgment and external expectations. This is where your raw, unfiltered thoughts come to breathe as you begin each morning to write down the first thoughts that come to mind. They could be remnants of dreams that are still there, feelings from the previous day, or anticipation to the next day. This initial outflow helps clear mental clutter, similar to sweeping the garden of fallen leaves. Then, shift your focus to gratitude. In the great tapestry of life, it is easy to get caught up in what we are missing or what we desire, but Stoicism teaches us the importance of appreciation for the present. List 3 things that you are truly grateful for, be it the warmth of your blanket or the smile of a loved one or the mere privilege of waking up to a new day. Beyond gratitude, delve into self-reflection. Consider a Stoic principle or reflect on a personal challenge. Ask yourself questions. Am I living in harmony with my values? Where did I act on impulse instead of reason yesterday? How can I be better today? It is not an exercise in self-criticism, but rather in self-knowledge and growth. Finally, set an intention for the day by writing in your journal a simple affirmation or commitment based on the Stoic virtues. Wisdom, courage, justice, and based temperance serves as your moral compass, as a guide for your actions and decisions throughout the day. Remember that your journal is a mirror that reflects your inner world. It is a tool, a friend, and a mentor. The Meditations of Marcus Aurelius is one of the most influential Stoic texts began as his personal diary. It was his way of remembering Stoic principles to understand his actions and navigate the complexities of life. Habit number 3. Set daily intentions, not goals. While both goals and intentions steer our path, they do so in fundamentally different ways. Goals inherently future-oriented focus on outcomes, achievements, and results. They provide a destination. Intentions, on the other hand, illuminate the journey. They are present moment anchors deeply rooted in our values and the person we aspire to be. Daily Stoicism at its core emphasizes the distinction between what we can control and what we cannot. Goals, often linked to external outcomes, may sometimes fall outside our realm of control despite our best efforts. Unforeseen obstacles can arise. Intentions, however, reside firmly within our dominion. They are daily affirmations of our personal values, a conscious choice of how we wish to navigate the world regardless of external circumstances. As you begin your morning after having cleared your mind through journaling, reflect on the kind of day you wish to experience rather than focusing on tasks to be accomplished. Ask yourself, who do I intend to be today? Do you intend to be patient, embracing each moment as it comes without rushing through it? Do you intend to be compassionate both towards yourself and others, understanding that everyone is fighting their own battles? Or perhaps you intend to be courageous, confronting challenges head-on and stepping out of your comfort zone? Write down these intentions. They might look like today: I will listen more than I speak. I will approach conflicts with understanding, or I will find moments of stillness amidst the chaos. These aren't tasks to be ticked off. They are reminders of the character you aspire to embody. As Seneca beautifully put it, it does not matter what you bear, but how you bear it. Intentions are our daily compass. In this endeavor, they guide our reactions, decisions, and behaviors more than just passive aspirations. They become active choices that shape our day. By setting daily intentions, you are committing not to outcomes, but to virtues. You're not defining success by what you achieve, but by how you act, respond, and exist in the world. It's a profound shift in perspective, aligning perfectly with Stoic wisdom and ensuring that regardless of the day's unpredictability, you have a clear vision of your personal journey. Habit number 4, embrace discomfort. In our modern world, comfort has become an expectation, a yardstick of progress. Yet the Stoics, with their profound wisdom, recognize that the unchallenged pursuit of comfort could be a hindrance to personal growth. They believed in the deliberate practice of introducing small discomforts as a means to fortify the spirit, cultivate resilience, and ensure one's preparedness for the inevitable adversities of life. A Stoic philosopher, Seneca, once advised, set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, if it's the condition that I feared. The essence behind this was not to promote needless suffering, but to break the chains of dependency on external comforts, and to remind ourselves of our innate strength. As you start your day, think of small ways to introduce voluntary discomfort. Maybe it's taking a cold shower to jolt you awake and invigorate your senses. This act not only promotes physical alertness, but serves as a metaphorical baptism, washing away the inertia and reminding you of your capacity to endure and thrive. Or perhaps it's choosing to skip that first cup of coffee, reminding yourself that your will and drive come from within, not from external stimulants. You could also consider more reflective practices like setting aside 10 minutes to meditate on a past hardship, recognizing the strength you displayed and the growth that emerged from it, or choosing to walk or bike to work. Instead of driving, allowing yourself to be present in the environment and embracing the physical exertion as a testament to your body's capabilities. The purpose here is twofold. First, these daily acts of discomfort service training for the mind and spirit, much like an athlete trains the body by regularly stepping out of our comfort zones. In small ways, we prepare ourselves for life's larger unforeseen challenges. Secondly, They provide perspective by occasionally foregoing certain comforts. We learn to appreciate them more when we have them and understand they aren't the cornerstones of our happiness or contentment in embracing discomfort. You're not punishing yourself, you're empowering yourself, you're tapping into a deeper reservoir of strength, shedding unnecessary dependencies, and embracing a stoic sense of freedom that comes from realizing that true contentment is independent of external conditions. Habit number 5, practice mindfulness and meditation. While Stoicism and mindfulness may hail from different cultural roots, ancient Greece for the former and Eastern traditions, for the latter they converge beautifully in their focus on living a centered, purposeful life. The Stoics were profoundly attuned to the nature of the present moment. They believed that most human suffering arises from either dwelling on the past or anxiously anticipating the future. Epictetus wisely stated men are disturbed, not by things, but by the views which they take of them. In this he alluded to the importance of our perceptions and the power of the present moment. Begin your morning with a dedicated space for mindfulness or meditation. This doesn't necessarily mean sitting in a lotus position or chanting mantras, unless that's what resonates with you. It's about grounding yourself in the here and now. Find a quiet spot and adopt a comfortable posture. Close your eyes and draw your attention inward. Start by simply observing your breath, feeling the rise and fall of your chest, or the sensation of air entering and leaving your nostrils. Your breath, ever present, serves as an anchor to the current moment when your mind wanders, as minds often do. Gently bring your attention back to your breath without judgment. Once settled, expand your awareness to the sensations in your body. Feel the weight of your body against the chair or floor. Notice the temperature of the room, the feeling of fabric against your skin. Recognize these sensations without attaching a narrative to them. They just are then gently transition to observing your thoughts and emotions, visualizing them as leaves floating on a stream or clouds drifting across the sky. The key here is detachment. You're the observer, not the participant. This practice aligns seamlessly with the Stoic emphasis on distinguishing between events and our judgments about them. Dedicate the final moments of your meditation to reflect on a Stoic tenet, or quote, for instance. You could ponder on Marcus Aurelius's words, "The universe's change, our life, is what our thoughts make it." Let this wisdom infuse your being, guiding your actions and reactions for the day. Incorporating mindfulness and meditation into your morning routine is more than a calming ritual. It's a Stoic exercise in recognizing and cherishing the present, discerning between external events and internal responses, and cultivating a mental fortress of equanimity against the uncertainties of life. Habit number 6, revisit Stoic teachings. The profound wisdom encapsulated in Stoic teachings offers a timeless compass for navigating life with grace, resilience, and purpose. However, these teachings are not mere words to be read once and forgotten. They are seeds of wisdom that require consistent attention to flourish within us and manifest in our daily actions every morning. Make it a ritual to immerse yourself in the wisdom of the Stoic masters. This could be the reflective introspections of Marcus Aurelius, the enlightening and comforting letters of Seneca, or the pragmatic discourses of Epictetus. Rather than simply reading through these works as you would any other book, approach them with reverence and intention. You might start by letting serendipity guide you, randomly selecting a passage from a Stoic text, or utilizing a dedicated Stoic daily meditation book. This approach has a certain magic to it, often leading you to a piece of wisdom that feels uncannily pertinent to your present circumstances or the day ahead. Once you've settled on a passage, take a moment to truly be with it. Read it carefully, letting each word, each sentiment resonate deeply within. Digest its essence, visualize its message, and ponder upon its implications. How does this wisdom relate to your life? What universal truths does it echo? After this period of contemplation, you might feel inspired to jot down. Your reflections journaling is more than just putting pen to paper. It's a meditative act of translation, converting the wisdom of the ancients into a personal doctrine as you write. You might discover new layers to the teaching, perhaps seeing it in the light of a recent experience or foreseeing its relevance in an anticipated event. But Stoicism is above all a philosophy of action. So the true culmination of this morning ritual lies in its application. If today's teaching speaks of the transience of life, let it inspire you to cherish every moment. If it touches upon the insignificance of external opinions, wear it as a shield against unwarranted criticisms or praises. Every Stoic teaching, in essence, is a call to action, a prompt to infuse your day with virtue and wisdom. If you're fortunate enough to share this Stoic journey with friends or a community, consider discussing these teachings with them, engaging in such dialogue, sharing personal insights, and hearing varied interpretations can amplify the depth of your understanding and foster a sense of communal growth. In essence, revisiting Stoic teachings each morning isn't just an exercise in reading, it's a daily renewal of a commitment to live with awareness, intention, and virtue. As the Stoics remind us, the true essence of learning is not just in understanding but in embodying and living the wisdom. Habit number 7. Practice Amor Fati, the vast tapestry of Stoic wisdom. There lies a golden thread, a principle so deeply profound yet disarmingly simple. Amor Fati, or the love of one's fate. This is not a call to passive resignation, but rather a passionate embrace of whatever life brings, be it joy or sorrow, triumph or tribulation, every morning as the sun ushers in a new day. We are also greeted by the uncertainties of life. Plans might go astray, hopes might be dashed or unforeseen. Challenges might emerge. It's in these moments that the Stoic principle of Amor Fati beckons us. It invites us to not merely accept, but to wholeheartedly love whatever comes our way. Imagine for a moment the freedom and liberation that this perspective offers when faced with adversity. Instead of lamenting, "Why is this happening to me?" you might ask, "How can I grow from this?" or even affirm, "This is exactly what I needed." Such a shift doesn't trivialize the weight of hardships, rather, it illuminates the silver linings, the lessons and the strength that emerges from them. To practice Amor Fati in the mornings, take a few moments to mentally prepare for the day ahead. Reflect upon potential challenges you might encounter. Visualize them not as hindrances, but as necessary components of your journey, hand-picked by the universe to refine and define your character. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way in the embrace of Amor Fati." Every event, no matter how trifling or monumental, is seen as a brushstroke in the masterpiece of our lives. It's an empowering reminder that we are not mere puppets of fate, but active participants who possess the alchemy to transform every circumstance into an opportunity for growth, wisdom, and gratitude. As you step into your day, carry this philosophy with you. Let Amor Fati be your compass, guiding you through storms with resilience, through sunny days with gratitude, and always forward with unwavering love for the journey that is life. The wisdom of Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or adopting a life of austerity. It's about understanding the nature of existence, focusing on what's within our control, and cultivating an inner citadel of peace. While these 7 practices offer a structured path, let Stoicism be fluid in your life, adapting and evolving to your personal needs. After all, as Marcus Aurelius noted, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Don't be the adversary to your own peace and well-being. Which one of these will you incorporate in your morning routine? Comment down below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I am thankful for you joining us. And until next time, immerse in these Stoic practices and let them transform your mornings, days, and ultimately your life form.